everyone, time to make stuffing, and our part 1 is going to be making the meatballs. But the trick is they have to be baby meatballs. All right, let's do that then. Okay, we're going to start by getting everything into the bowl. It's a lot of meat. I wonder if we're gonna have breakfast today, or if we're just eating meatballs. This is the grossest part because now you have to mix it and there's like egg chunks, like look at that. It's also super cold. Obviously, guys, when you're doing this, make sure you wash your hands very well because you gotta touch. Okay, now we have to prepare the little bowl for the mixy. That guy can be really filled because there's gonna be a lot of mixy, you see? And I think we add some Parmesan to it. You can't have too much cheese. And then mix that around because you want all the flavors. These ones are different than the other meatball video. They're gonna be tiny whiny, see? So this is gonna make 1,000,000 meatballs, but we need 2 stuffings and some to eat. Okay guys, time to start with the stuffing. We gotta cut some celery, mushrooms, and onions. Start with the mushroom, very thin slices. Ew. That I am. We're gonna use a cheat sheet and dice them this way. That's gonna be huge chunks. Ugh. All right. I hate the smell of onions. Onions only belong in street tacos. Okay. Ugh. All done? You can make your own chicken stock with this. And a scoop in this much. And in the water it goes, okay? Little snacky break. We're going to start making the stuffing. So we have a bunch of stale bread here. We're making 2 batches. So you're just going to start by picking off the bread and throwing it in. Doesn't matter what bread. And then when you think you have enough bread in there, we're going to just start by adding a little bit of everything. So some sausage, some meatballs, 4 eggs, some breadcrumbs, and then some chicken broth. And then you just start mixing that together. But this is like what it's going to start looking like. Literally goop. So here's what we have for the first loaf. Well, first lump of batch. Gross. Tastes really good though. Celery too. Then we'll just start the process over again. We mix with our hands so we can feel the consistency and make sure that there's meat in every bite, because that's what makes it wonderful, is a lot of meat. Good meat. It's like the meatballs. So yum. And then you just keep repeating this until you think you have enough stuffing. And you can add stuff. One batch is going to have onions, one is going to have mushrooms. Whatever you want to add to your stuffing, you can do that. I think we're going to put this big boy bread in. Like, look at the size of, it's like crazy how far it condenses down. I'll show you guys when I'm done how high up this is before we add like the eggs and the juices. It like condenses down so fast. That's why there's so much bread needed. So this is how high up in the pan we are already. You see, now it's way lower. Before you could see it when it was like this, it's way lower. Okay, this should be our last time for 2 batches. Okay, so now we're halving it, doing the onions and the mushrooms separately in separate containers. And now we're back to mixing. This one I'm not excited about is mixing the onions. You're going to double the containers and then dump it in. Don't want any left behind, except if it has onions. You can leave that all behind. There's your perfect stuffing. All right, that's it. There's your onion stuffing. All right, onion lovers, here's your stuffing. Enjoy. Then we're going to quarter some salami. You got your salami? Quarter it. Little quarter, see, quarter. Oh my God, I saw these home videos of myself yesterday. Yo, she's such a diva. I love her. She knew what she wanted. She's the best.